Pope Francis is taking the United States by storm this week, capturing the attention of tens of millions, if not more, of Americans, whether they're Catholic or not. And among the reasons for that are his unique approach to blending the pastoral with the political. Now, some people love what he has to say when he does that, others much less so, but I believe we can all learn from his approach. The people who love it because they're hearing him say the things they want to hear, although often that requires some careful editing on their part. So progressives who hear Pope Francis speak about climate change and income inequality often disregard him speaking out with equal strength about protecting life in all of its forms and at every phase, in other words, an anti-abortion stance. And although he has spoken about who is he to judge gay people, spoke in Congress about the threat against the family in what seemed a pretty clear, if somewhat veiled, approach to adopting the legality of same-sex marriage. So I suspect that, as it is with most religious leaders, people selectively edit and they confuse what they like with the full teaching of the person they want to love. Now, the inverse of that is the people who only want to hear the things they don't like and are angry at Pope Francis for blending the pastoral and the political. Actually, neither of those captures, I believe, the genius of this global religious leader. And a man, although I am Jewish and he is obviously Catholic, I consider him one of my spiritual teachers. For these reasons. First, he appreciates that for people of faith, more often than not, the political is an expression of the pastoral. That is to say, our religious identities are not confined to a few hours a week in church or in temple or in mosque. They are in fact how we live and how we vote and how we do everything when our faith is fully engaged. Having said that, he also talked in Congress about the challenge of fundamentalism, of seeing things in overly simplistic ways as wholly good or wholly evil. And that, of course, is his brilliance. Have your faith fully engaged. Let it touch every part of your life. But remember, on the really big issues, it's never as simple as totally good or totally bad. And there is dignity to be found among those we often disagree with most. And there is corrective to be practiced with those who tout our own views. In fact, it seems to me what Pope Francis has done is remained a deeply committed Orthodox Christian with a large O, while getting rid of the dangerous and narrowing orthodoxies, small o, that often gobble up our thinking religiously, politically, and in almost every other part of life. If that is ingenious, I don't know what is. And if he shouldn't be considered a spiritual teacher for all, I don't know who might be.